And you did work together with Drew from Velocity Fan Club.
Drew,
right?
yeah, no, we wrote a song with Drew. You know, we worked with a lot of people. One of my favorites is Toby Gad, which he's actually German. And it was so fun because working with him, he's a very eccentric person. He's like all over the place. And when he writes a song, like you're trying to stay on one topic, and he's like in a whole nother world. Toby, who else do we work with on the album? You said Ryan. I know. I know, right? He said Ryan Tedder. Of course, you mentioned Ryan Tedder. But a lot of really great people. Yeah, but we did work with Drew. That was great.
So I met Ryan Tedder, I don't know, three years ago. And he said he likes skiing. What's your favorite sport?
Well, kind of funny enough, we all really liked snowboarding. We used to take, like, when we weren't so busy, we used to take like snowboarding trips up to Big Bear, which is like an hour away from where we live in Los Angeles. And it's kind of like our group sport activity. But we all, of course, love football, American football, soccer, boxing, all that kind of stuff.
Music sounds better with you. The video is a huge party. What do you consider a good party? What do you have to feel good?
Well, the main ingredient is obviously good friends. Good music is obviously very important. You know, like when you go to a party and the music stops for like 3 seconds and everyone's like freaks out? I can't stand that. Music's got to keep going the whole night. Oh my gosh, wow. And so mainly good friends, good music, and you can never go wrong with good food.
And what kind of music you want to hear? Your own music? Or?
Oh no, you don't want to listen to your own music when you're at a party, but like, I personally am a big fan of dubstep, so I would probably be playing some like Skrillex or Deadmau5 or something like that.
Let's see. Of all the female musicians, what would be your favorite feature and why?
Female musicians. I know it would be kind of a weird stretch, but it would be really fun to do a song with Adele, just because she's so awesome. I'm a huge fan of The Gossip, so I love The Gossip. It'd be fun to do something with that. And of course, having Katy Perry on a song would be really cool. I mean, in America, I know she's super popular all over the world, but she's really doing some great music and is, no pun intended, elevating herself. So it'd be really fun to do something with her.
In which venue would you like to play? Hollywood Bowl, Madison Square Garden, or what other
Oh my gosh.
you got?
Oh, my dream location, for me, well, Hyde Park obviously is one. For me, it's Staples Center because I grew up in LA. So playing that would be, I mean, I'd probably have like 200 friends there. Like everybody that I know in Los Angeles would be at that show.
The guest list will be
The guest list would be very long. Well, we have a show at the, it's okay, we have a show at the Gibson Amphitheater, which is, I think it's like 7,000 or 8,000 seats, but I think I only have like 10 tickets. So I'm going to have to try to like pick out among my friends who is going to be able to go to the show and actually watch it. It's going to be a little awkward, but oh well.
You've just been to the Generalist show.
Yes.
What was that like? I mean,
that was really cool. Well, you know, I'm sure we've all watched her for so many years, and then seeing her in person, and she was nice enough to come out and dance with us on stage at the very end of the song, and I thought that was a really fun experience. The cool thing for me was like the dressing room that we were in, it was like a room number, and it had my lucky number on it, so it was like, I was supposed to be here. It was really cool. Ellen was a lot of fun.
As she is an openly lesbian, how is your what was it experience within the gay and lesbian community? Do you
well, we live in Hollywood. I mean, and it's to each his own, and I love everybody for who they are, so it doesn't really bother me none.
Individuals.
Everyone is open to do whatever they want to do with their life.
We're all operated by love.
As long as love is involved,
It's the most important.
that's all that matters.
Being in a boy band necessarily means that you have to be sober, not drinking, smoking, no groupies at all. Does it suck sometime? Or
You know what I always say? Oh, suck. Oh. What I always say is, you know, nobody's perfect, and we always just try to be positive role models for people, and the most important thing for me is, and for all of us, is just to be good people, and hopefully the kids that watch the show and the fans that watch the show appreciate that and try to be a good person themselves. So that's all we try to do.
I forgot the one question. What is the atmosphere in the studio like? So do you need a special setup or a special?
Well, it depends. Like when I wrote a few songs that I wrote, I was like in kind of like a heartbreak mode because I had broken up with a girlfriend. So obviously it's easy to write a song in that sense. But then when you go and write a party song, you always try to have, like, everyone has to have energy in the studio, and people are just throwing ideas out, and you don't ever kill any idea. You let everyone have an idea, and then you see what works best, and it's for whatever the best of the song is, and it usually turns out really great.